What's up, guys? It's Slump King here.
And I'm his dad, Chubby Petite.
And welcome back to Slump Reacts.
We've got a new video for y'all today. Wanted to share with you. Apparently, it's a NBC News report from NASA and the Pentagon on UFOs. Apparently, they're doing some kind of UFO exposure, and we wanted to do a reaction on that. So we're going to pull up the video.
Alright, guys, we got the video pulled up for you. This is an NBC News report, so all the credits to them, and I will make sure to have the original video linked in the bio. Alright, guys, we're going to play the video for you now.
The aerial images were presented today. UFOs spotted and now documented around the world. Holding their first ever public meeting, top scientists at NASA, joined by a team from the Department of Defense, revealed pictures and video like this one that captured a metallic spherical orb in the Middle East last year.
This is a typical example of the thing that we see most of.
Saying the origin of the orbs is unclear, officials at the DoD plan to soon deploy dedicated sensors to better track UFOs.
So, from what it looks like, it's some kind of, like, I don't know, that looked like some kind of little ball to me.
It was definitely like they said, like a metallic sphere. It was definitely
Did it seem to pass by what looked like either a car or a trailer, or I don't know. It was kind of weird. It either passed by a car or a trailer or something in the video, but to kind of give it a size perspective, but it wasn't really huge. It looked like some kind of small orb.
And to talk about it honestly, to think about that the government are now putting out like special radars to look for UFO.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I mean, look, a lot of us, at least I know for my part, that I frankly completely believe that UFOs exist. There's too much cover up for there to be nothing.
I mean, there's been talks of UFOs for, what, 100 years?
Oh, come on.
Maybe longer. I mean, what we know of, there's cave paintings of...
open talk of UFOs since, like, say, the 1940s, since Roswell. I mean, right after Roswell, it became a pretty popular topic, I think.
Yeah.
Technically known as UAPs, unidentified anomalous phenomena.
The current existing data and eyewitness reports alone are insufficient to provide conclusive evidence about the nature and origin of every UAP event.
Confirming 50 to 100 new reports a month, NASA officials say most sightings can be explained.
50 to 100?
A month?
A month?
That's
a lot of people calling in UFO.
That's a staggering amount of people calling in UFO reports.
I mean, but they say they can explain all but 2 to 5% of them, but still, 2 to 5% of that much is a lot. I mean, let's keep in mind that that's something flying through our airspace, and nobody knows what it is.
If it doesn't have
no explanation for it.
If it doesn't have the signal, because all airplanes have, I think it's called
transponder.
I think it's an RF.
Yeah, it's a transponder.
Yeah, and all air traffic control towers can see that. If it doesn't have one,
but 2 to 5% remain a mystery.
Today's preliminary findings, which only include unclassified data, come ahead of a full report expected in July.
There's a real stigma among people reporting events. And despite NASA's extensive efforts to reduce this stigma, the origin of the UAPs remain unclear.
After decades of debunking and discrediting UFO sightings, tonight government officials are shedding light on images that will lead many to ask, are we alone? Miguel Almaguer, NBC News.
So it wasn't really a big report, and they didn't really, expose anything huge. It's just the fact that the government's now starting to open up and release things, which is exciting. It's exciting the fact that the government's willing to even have this conversation and to open it all. If we were talking anytime before 2005, you'd have been laughed out of the room.
That's why they were talking about how the government has been discrediting the existence of aliens for, like you said, since the 40s. So
I mean, I
it's-
think most of their efforts were more about discrediting people than it was ever proving that there were UFOs. But I think it was about discrediting people that have come forward, because a lot of whistleblowers, and some of them here very recently, but a lot of whistleblowers have come forward and said, "Hey, look, we've got alien craft in our in our possession," and we may do a follow-up show on this again later on. But I read a report earlier today where a member of Congress had said that he he was aware of some technology that was superior to our own through video, and he said that if these are people from another planet, that we're staggeringly outpaced technologically. And I mean, we've got nothing near anywhere near light speed. So
Alright guys, if you've made it this far, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to see more content like this, let us know down in the comments. Anyway, I'll catch you all in the next one.